Guys, what is up? Welcome to a new video and a new hairstyle. I look like I'm about to go mining. I'm not actually going mining. I'm just trying a little bit of a different style here. So I've got one GoPro on the windscreen looking directly at me, and as you can tell, one on my forehead. And with my afro, it doesn't create the most, how shall we describe it, formal look, but we're gonna roll with it for today. Anyway, it's a really nice day. The sun is shining and I'm feeling good, so I'm going to do another video on the Abarth, this time obviously giving you guys two different angles, and rather than it just being a normal POV without any commentary, I am going to give you guys a little bit of a run through. Excuse my music. I'm going to give you guys a little bit of a run through on my thoughts on this car now I've owned it for a few months, so I'm more used to it. I'm going to give you guys essentially a little update and we're going to have some fun. So let's go. The temperature is reading 23 degrees outside. Lately the weather has just been insane, but I know what UK weather is like. It's going to be hot for maybe all of 2 minutes. We'll get like 2 weeks of summer, and then it's going to be pretty much winter and minus 20 degrees most likely, so that'll be fun. So as I was saying, there's loads of school kids here. I hope they don't look in and see me with a GoPro strapped around my forehead with a parted afro like this. This is just embarrassing. Oh, they've had their shirts signed. I'm guessing they're would they be leaving? You know, my terminology, my knowledge, sorry, of school is awful. Like, I can't remember when you break up for school. It's not May, surely it's not May. You don't finish your year in May. I'm confused as to why their shirts are signed. Maybe that happens if, like, maybe she was injured. Anyway, I'm getting myself distracted here. We're here to talk about the Abarth. So, I've owned this car for a few months now. Not exactly sure how many months, but I know it's been a while and I've gotten pretty used to it. But I honestly can safely say this car is still just as great as I first made it out to be. Maybe arguably even better now that I'm getting more used to how it drives and its handling and all the rest of it. So yeah, to describe this car in a nutshell, it is literally the definition of a pocket rocket. They're tiny little things. They're perfect for city driving, for cramming into small spaces. The amount of times that I've struggled to find a space, and then some cars have left like the tiniest little gap that no other car would be able to fit in, and I'm just backing the confidence, I'm backing myself, I'm like, yep, this car's gonna fit. And I send it and it fits and it saves me so much hassle. That is, like, honestly, it sounds silly, but one of the biggest perks of this car is just where you can fit it into, and yeah, how good it is for parking. I mean, don't get me wrong, you have to have a little bit of confidence, you know, parallel parking and stuff, tight spaces isn't for everyone, but I love it, it suits me. Aside from that, it obviously has the power. This is stage one, I think, running around, what was it, 180 horsepower or so, and 200 and something foot-pounds of torque, I believe. I've forgotten the exact specific number on that, so I should probably brush up my memory at some point. But that just goes to show I just enjoy the car for what it is. I mean, it's a fantastic daily driver. It's good in today's economy because of fuel prices being so high and this only being a 1.4 litre engine. I'm not sure if you guys can hear that vibrating noise, by the way. Sorry if you can. It's because they're in the middle of resurfacing this road that I'm currently on. But anyway, as I was saying, being a 1.4 litre engine, it's perfect for fuel, absolutely perfect. You don't have to spend hundreds of pounds filling up your tank like I would have to do on my Golf. And I'll talk to you a little bit about my Golf in a short while, as there's been some changes with that. However, with the Abarth, I think it's like, I don't know, maybe, I want to say £60 depending on the station you're at and depending what fuel you put in to fill up, maybe slightly more, but in reality it's not too bad because my Golf literally will cost over £100 to fill up now, which is utterly insane. And I just feel sorry for anyone who owns anything above a 2 litre engine. I don't know, these bloody Range Rover SVRs with their big V8s must absolutely guzzle fuel and be an absolute fortune to fill up. Absolutely insane. I mean, £100 to fill up a Golf is already absurd. You know, that's most people's daily wage. It's just ridiculous. I don't know what's happening to the world that we live in right now, but yeah, I won't veer away too much from the actual topic once more. So yeah, I mean, again, that's another great reason of why I love this Abarth. It's decent in today's economy. It serves its purpose rather. You know, I got it as a daily driver and as a car to share with my girlfriend, and it serves exactly that purpose. And it is just great fun. So as I said, stage 1, it's running around 180 horsepower, I think. And when you put it into sport mode and you just sort of downshift, build the revs up, it just goes, because there's nothing to it as well. It really does a great job of accelerating to the speed limit. I mean, it really does. It's a fantastic car. Oh my gosh. All right, so downshift, let the revs build, little bit of a tire spin, wheel spin there. And yeah, you feel it. I mean, it actually does genuinely push you back into your seat. Yeah, this honestly, hands down, is a fantastic car. It is like a little go-kart. They come with stiffer springs as well compared to the normal Fiat 500. Obviously, the Abarth is essentially just an upgraded, uprated, sportier version of the Fiat 500 platform. And so, as I say, it comes with a little bit of stiffer suspension, a little bit more power, a slightly more aggressive look to the car. You've got the sort of Abarth stripe down the sides, and then a little bit of a different rear bumper slash diffuser, you know, a sort of dual exhaust setup. Can you call that a dual exhaust setup? One, as in like one tip on either side. I don't know if my exhaust terminology is 100% accurate there, but you know what I'm trying to say. And it has a pretty nice tone to the car as well. Don't get me wrong, it could do with an upgraded exhaust system, which I think I'm going to do at some point, but as of right now, again, I'm not too fussed because I'm only really just dailying it. And it's so much fun. Also, the sound of the turbo, that sort of dump valve rather sound, is absolutely gorgeous. I don't know if the GoPro will make that sound out. I'll have to probably attach a mic to it at one point so you guys can really hear and grasp that sound, but it just adds so much to the character of this car. They are probably one of the best sounding little hot hatches out of factory. They are absolutely great, absolutely great. So yeah, this all in all is a perfect car. You've got the speed, you've got the practicality. I mean, don't get me wrong, it's quite a small car, so you're not going to be able to fit masses of stuff inside the boot. The boot is fairly small, but to be honest, it fits everything that I need. When I'm going to film client work, I can easily fit my camera bag with all my cameras in. I can fit my big box that carries my gimbal inside, and I've got the Ronin M, so it's that big stabilizer thing that you hold with like 2 hands, and then my drone as well. And then I've still got, you know, the back seat's free because I'm often, well, pretty much 99.9% of the time on my own in this car, going to work on my own anyway, so I can fit whatever else I need in the rear seats. So I can't complain. I've never actually had an issue with space yet, so it's fantastic. You know, you can fold the rear seats down and sort of create more space as well if you need to that way. It's just, yeah, it's just excellent. And I really love the colour too. I was always adamant that my favourite colour was red. I'm not sure if it still is anymore. I do like sort of unique colours now, like, I don't know, say the flip colour that I sort of have in my Golf R, and weird sort of pearl colours and stuff like that. But red is just such a solid colour, as is this car, pretty damn solid. It handles great as well. It really does handle absolutely phenomenally. Sometimes there's a little bit of understeer, and ironically, sometimes I feel like you can almost gain a little bit of oversteer from this car, which is quite weird. So it's quite a dynamic driving experience, but all in all, I'd say it's quite well balanced as well, especially considering most of the parts, if not all, on this car is stock. So that is that's saying something. That really is saying something. Credit to the engineers at Abarth. Absolutely great. So coming along to one of my favorite country roads now, which you would have probably seen in quite a fair few of my videos. It's a great test road. Oh, oncoming traffic. We're gonna wait for this car to to just go by, and what I was going to say is I'm just going to let the car do the talking for a brief moment. No problem, you're welcome. Really tight one this is. Right, here we go. Oh my gosh, yes. So much fun. So much fun. It really, really is. Traction light flickering away there. It's too good. It's honestly too good. This car is so fun. Oh my word. And it's not the worst on insurance prices either. And that leads me on to what I was going to say about my Golf. So I obviously am using this car as primarily a daily driver, and I was just sort of taking my Golf R out on occasions, weekends, not really driving it around as much, which is probably why you haven't seen a lot of content on it as of recent. However, big news, things have changed. I've recently renewed my insurance for the year, and the price is still what I would deem to be extortionate. I'm 25 and I'm still paying something like, I think, 1,500 quid for the year, which is utterly absurd compared to, I think this is only like 700-800, I believe. I might have got that wrong, but I know it's less than £1,000. And you know, I'm 25. I'd expect to pay, you know, over £1,000 when when you just start driving, you know, 18, 19 years old. Okay, understandable, but I've been driving for so many years and my insurance is still extortionate. It's just an absolute rip-off. But yeah, my Golf R is insured again, and I just wanted to let you guys be aware of that. I've recently done a little health check on it myself, serviced it, put fresh oil in, and she's ready to go, and she should be ready to go in a few days time. And I want to bring you guys some new content, as I know I've said I will in the past, and I don't want to let you guys down with that because I know you like seeing the Golf R. So there will be content on the Golf R to come, and that's just what I wanted to say. And guys down at VRS, I'm sure, are really busy with loads of projects on at the moment, but there are plans to potentially try, I think I might have mentioned this as well in the past in the previous video, there are plans to try a new turbo, the Turbo Technics V3, to have that quicker spool. I don't want the delay that I do have at the moment with the Litco L500. By no means am I slating the L500. It is a fantastic turbo, and when you hit boost, it's excellent. But I just find with how much I'm driving the car, my driving style in particular, I want the power sort of, or the boost, lower down in the rev range. I want it on tap, I want it instantaneously. And so I hear, at least, the V3 does a better job of giving you that power earlier on. So we're going to try the V3, and I've heard from Will that it could potentially even still make more power with the V3. I don't quite know how that works, but that'll be interesting. So we're going to try that turbo out. I think potentially even a couple of other turbos, and dyno them all, compare the difference, and have a little bit of a change of setup on my Golf R to keep things exciting. But I absolutely love that thing. I've got no intentions of getting rid of that anytime soon. Anyway guys, just wanted to make this video as a short little sort of update, a sort of, you know, 5 month I think in ownership of the Abarth. It might not have been that long, but I'm just speculating. It's still an amazing car, as I've said. I still absolutely love it, and I would totally recommend, even if you get the opportunity to just test drive one of these things, please do, because you will never understand the hype until you actually get in one yourself and drive one of these things. Because they are honestly just phenomenal. Hats off to Abarth. They've smashed it. They've truly smashed it. Great car. Right guys, I'm going to cut it there before I ramble on for too long, and I'm going to wish you all a fantastic day on whichever day you are watching this, and I hope you're all well, and make sure you are subscribed to the channel, because as I say, there is going to be new content to come. Smash the like button, leave a comment in the comment section down below, and I'll see you guys soon. Peace out.